dang, my computer is always on power up mode. Like, if you hear shh, it's my computer. It's powering up because I am exporting a video that is my November Playing With Me. So if you're watching this, that's already out. But hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And it's time for another weekly vlog. As we discussed in the last vlog, I am a drop the ball vlogger. So it is Wednesday. It's not even Tuesday. It's not even Tuesday. It's Wednesday. And I'm just now filming. But in my defense, Cali has not had like school because of election day. And then tomorrow is Diwali. So yeah, like she hasn't had school. So that's usually how I start off my vlog, is walking her to school. So there probably won't be much walking, if any walking, of that. But I did want to come on here and say hello and remind you guys to subscribe if you have not already. This week is going to be a nice chill week. I have a lot of footage to edit and film so that you guys can get the extra special footage that y'all have been waiting on, even if you don't know that you was waiting on it. So that's what I'll be working on a lot. And I feel like it's kind of like boring for you all to watch me edit. If you want to watch me edit and you want me to show snippets of me editing, definitely comment it down below so that I know to include more of that. But I feel like you don't want to watch that. I do need to go in person to the grocery store to get Cali some milk. So if that does not get done today, it will definitely get done this week. So you will see me at the grocery store. I think someone had asked me to show how I have my hair in those braids going back. So if my friend does not come to do my hair this weekend, I'll put my hair back in those braids and I'll include like a mini tutorial on the blog, because I think that'll be a cool integration. I also have to do Cali's hair, so this time I won't be a drop the ball vlogger, and I'll be sure to include me doing Cali's hair. Yes, I said it. I am denouncing the drop the ball vlogger. We will not claim that in the name of Jesus. But yeah, so that's what the week is looking like. And obviously church is on Sundays. Last Sunday was lit. So if you're in the DC DMV area, come on to NYDC and get lit for Jesus with us. Okay, y'all can go on Instagram and get all the details about the address and whatnot. This is not a paid promotion. I just love God, so I'm shouting him out. Woo woo woo. All right, and the next clip is coming out. All right, hey guys, so I thought I would vlog while doing Cali's hair, and I was just detangling it, and I was gonna turn the camera on while I did her hair, because I'm not gonna like detangle it on camera because she'd be dramatic. And I found a lice in her hair. So I'm sitting on the floor. I'm just over it, because I don't play when it comes to that stuff, you know. Hopefully I'm not covering the mic and you can hear me, but I had worship class, and it's in my ear when this happened. And it's been a long day for me. I take really good care of my hair, really good care of my daughter's hair, and I know that this is something, I feel like the camera is dirty. And I know that this is something that is a lot more common than I'm acting like, especially for young kids in school, because kids, they have their cubbies, they share their stuff. I'm very I'm like OCD, and I wash her hair weekly, bi-weekly, depending on the hairstyle. I take really good care of our hair. Growing up, I personally don't recall ever having a lice scare personally. At her old school, when we were in New York, she went to a private school. you know, the way they cleaned and stuff like that was just really different. And now that she is in a different type of school, I've been adjusting to things. And I'm not doing all right with it. Like, I'm not doing okay. Because Lice is one of those things where, like, if y'all see me itching, it's because I'm super paranoid now. You know, like, if someone is around you and they start itching, you start itching. It's like, whatever. And it was one lice. But I know that I found, like, that it was up in there laying them eggs. And so, I'm just not okay. We're about to go to get her hair treated. Fortunately, there's a place. I didn't want to have to do this. My dad was trying to encourage me to, like, treat it myself because it's more cost effective. But I just can't handle trying to do it myself and then it returns or I didn't get rid of it. And it turns into, like, an infestation, because it can turn into an infestation so easily. But I'm thankful to God that I am attentive to her hair, or attentive to her hair as I am. And when I was parting her hair, I was like, that doesn't look like dandruff. And so I started just going. It took a really long time. I just kept going, like, with our rat tail comb. I'm probably going to replace all of our utensils and stuff like that. Y'all get the point. So I'll check back in when we finish getting treated. Okay, guys. So it is, like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I took myself and Callie to the lice clinic, and I mean, she had a lice in her hair, so, like, she has lice, so it didn't matter what they were saying to me. They were going to treat her, but they confirmed, like, I did find lice in her hair and whatnot. And sorry, that's gross. I'm, like, picking my skin on camera, but I'm just, like, really overwhelmed. I did not have lice. However, I'm extremely paranoid. I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. And, like, lice and things like lice are, like, they freak me out. They're at the top of my list of bugs I do not like. So obviously I washed my hair. I put oil in my hair. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a shower cap on, because, like, just in case they didn't see anything, I know that can, like, suffocate it and kill anything that could have potentially got in my hair. Because, I mean, I use the same hair tools on my hair as I do my daughter. So, like, I just don't 100% trust the idea of me not having it, even though I haven't had any issues or whatnot. I just don't trust it. So I sent an email immediately to the school nurse, and she responded back abnormally fast. And her response to me was, they did know that they had lice, but they thought it was only affecting a certain grade, so they only sent a letter to the grades they presumed it would affect. But it appears to be more serious, and so therefore they will be sending out letters to the entire school now. Honestly, y'all, like, I'm not in the space right now. I'm really not okay. I'm not in the space right now to discuss this further, but I probably will discuss this further on this vlog. But if you're watching this and you've ever had lice, or your child has ever gotten lice from school, please comment down below and let me know exactly, like, how they handled it. If y'all wondering, that's my cord. Let me know how they handled it. At Cali's old school, someone or whomever had lice, and they immediately sent an email out for all parents to be vigilant and stressing and expressing that, you know, you should keep your kid home until you treated it. But her old school was a private school in New York, and sorry y'all, my nose itches. I'm just really like not okay. Like, I just got out the shower and everything, but I'm still just paranoid. I apologize if y'all see me like rubbing and all that stuff. I'm sorry. But yes, please, I'm asking y'all, like, you know, when they be like, I'm asking for a friend, it's me. I'm the friend. Please comment down below if you've ever experienced this and just like what the protocol was and what that was like for you. Cali, they did treat her hair and it was effective. I did notice that it was effective, so I had to wash certain stuff out of her hair and braid it up. And I had her in the shower cap for a while, and then for safety purposes of her sleeping, I took the shower cap off and put her in a bonnet, and I will rewash the bonnet tomorrow. I sprayed her bed down. Her bed sheets went in the washer and the dryer. Everything is being washed on hot heat. It's crazy because first I break out and I have to wash everything because I'm paranoid. Then this happens and it's just like, what the what? Like, I swear I'm not dirty, y'all. But this is overwhelming me. But I'll check back in later. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but the dryer is running. I've been cleaning. I washed all of my bed sheets. My hair utensils are in the freezer because they told me that's what I should do with it. And then tomorrow, take it out the freezer, clean any hair in it out, spray it down, and then I can use it. But I got a new brush, so I don't think I'm gonna use the old brush anymore. But I still put everything in the freezer just to be sure. So y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. And please don't comment anything like crazy down below. I'm not gonna respond. I'm just being transparent because, like, usually kids get lice. If they get lice, they get it from school, is what I'm being told. So maybe someone else is experiencing this. Good morning, guys. Like, my head is partially cut off, so I apologize about that. Okay. I'm sorry for the glare. Alright, good morning, everyone. In the previous scene, you probably saw me look a lot like this, but whatever. I explain what's going on. So I have obviously washed my bed sheets, washed Callie's bed sheets. I still have a shower cap on my head, and this scarf, just because I just cannot. I'm about to vacuum. Yeah, just really quickly, I personally am not a fan of this school district and any other school district that feels it appropriate not to notify parents of anything that is transmittable. In ways like this, right? So the same way if someone had some type of cough, you would want to send them home until they were better and like notify people about it. It's the same way I feel like if someone says that they have a lice, you should want to send them home until they have the means and resources to omit it. I understand that everybody's in different circumstances, and to eliminate certain things is very costly, specifically here in America. I can't speak for anywhere else, and I get it because I'm probably top tier people who it would affect, contrary to how things may seem in my life, as far as like the cost of it. However, your pride is not more important than the respect of others, right? I'm gonna withstand from saying certain things on here because of the state of the world. If you say certain words and whatnot, your video can get flagged and everything. But personally, I understand having a choice, and I'm pro-choice, right? You have a choice to I can't even say what I want to say because I don't want my video to get flagged. But okay, have a choice. Have a choice. If you don't want to treat something because you need to spend that money elsewhere, that is your choice. I get it when it comes to that, right? But for the sake of mankind, humanity, and just borderline basic level foundational respect, if it is something that is transmittable, you need to speak up, right? If you have what's going around in the state of the world right now, right? If you have symptoms, you should stay home. And anyone that you've been around, you should notify them like, hey, I don't usually get headaches, and I've been having a killer headache for 24 hours. Just want to give you a heads up. Hey, I've been having a really bad sore throat. Just want to give you a heads up. Hey, I'm pretty sure I found a lice in my head or my child's head or whatnot. Just wanted to give you a heads up. And I promise you all, I practice what I preach. So this is not me just coming on here ranting and being mightier than thou, because I am not perfect. And like I said, I completely understand not having the resources to swiftly omit something like lice or whatnot. I get that, and it can be expensive. I understand that in America everybody does not have access to certain grades of healthcare, if healthcare at all. I completely understand that, and I don't think that anyone should be forced to go against certain beliefs as far as how they decide to prevent catching things. But once you have been exposed to something or identify that you probably have something, out of respect, you should notify those who it will affect immediately. Like if you have a child and they go to school, you should notify the school, and the school in return should notify the entirety of the school, not just that grade, not just a fellow classmate, but the entirety of the school. And this is my personal opinion, and you don't have to agree, and that's fine. But I cannot like you, but I should still respect you. And I feel like it's extremely disrespectful for a school, a person, a family to expose themselves to something, or to find out that they've been exposed to something and know that it can be transmitted, pest, disease, whatever, and not tell someone straight up so that they can decide how they want to protect themselves, right? And all these conversations are going on in the world with like politicians and whatnot, but you never hear them talk about it like this, from this perspective. They always want to guilt someone into something when it's convenient for them. But the reality is, if people just had a little bit more respect and properly cut themselves off from the world within reason, and had the ability to, right? Because I understand that there's also some jobs that just don't care, and to me that's problematic, and I wish that there was a way to change it. And should I receive the finances and resources to look further into it, I will. I will, because something has got to change. This is where it starts. This is the seed that causes hatred and bitterness and demise in not only our country but mankind, right? we focus on things that are so insignificant, like sexual preference or cultural differences, instead of just respecting one another's choices and doing our part as far as being straightforward when need be, right? Like, it's that simple. Because let's just be clear, if for whatever reason you genuinely think that you should not be washing your hands, that's your business. I disagree, but that's your business, right? But if you don't wash your hands, don't shake my hand without at least saying to me, hey, I don't wash my hands, can I still shake your hand? Because that's disrespectful. It's that simple. Anything that you're doing that goes against the grain, for whatever reason, because sometimes you need to go against the grain, right? Sometimes you need to make some noise to get changes against what people think is right, because they are wrong, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna say that that's wrong, because it's not. But what's wrong is if you know that society has agreed upon something for whatever reason, respectfully try to get them to see it, and then if you have proof and they don't see it after you've been respectful, then you can make some noise. But I hope this made sense. I don't know what this vlog is gonna look like. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Oh, I was a little out of focus back here. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I feel like this is necessary for me to talk about, because this is my life, and that's what vlogs are about, right? Video logging your life. So I will be cleaning. I'm not setting up the camera to watch me like vacuum and stuff like that. I just don't feel like doing it. I'm not gonna do it, and I have some work I need to get done. So I'll be getting that work done while simultaneously finishing my cleaning. I was gonna send Callie to school, but we were up really late, and I just feel like I need to I braided her hair into 2 braids like how mine normally is. I really can't braid as far as it goes for other people's head, but I'm probably gonna break those 2 braids into 2 braids so that she has 4 braids total, and put some gel and stuff in her hair just to prevent this from happening again. So that'll be her portion for a little while, or I'll put her twist back in and put it up in a bun, because that, they said, it's a good hairstyle too. But I'll be doing that. I won't be filming me like doing her hair and stuff like that. Our hair stuff is in the freezer. I'll be taking out probably around lunchtime, and then letting it like thaw, and then cleaning it out, the combs and stuff. She was supposed to go out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna let her. I'm not trying to ruin her life, but again, just trying to be considerate of other people. They claim that she's all set, can't spread from her and everything, but it makes me feel better if I'm just a little bit diligent for at least a few more days. Her book bag and stuff has been washed and dried. So tomorrow is going to be a heavy edit day for me, because I lost a lot of time dealing with this, and I've run into some issues. But God willing, you'll be seeing this on Tuesday, so my videos for Sunday will be up. So my weekly motivation's already filmed. It just needs to be edited. Whoop whoop. Wait, is it filmed? Yeah. Whoop whoop. And I've already closed out this vlog when I open the vlog, because I like to do that so that it has an intro and an outro. But I might catch some stuff tomorrow or later today. Maybe I'll catch a snippet of like how I put my stuff in the freezer and whatnot. But also, before I go, just want to be clear, you should not be ashamed like if you get lice or anything like that. Things like lice don't necessarily mean that you're dirty or anything like that. It's very easy to catch things when you do daily commuting, when you have a kid in school, when you travel, when you're staying at hotels, you can catch things, right? But if you catch something and you're not doing your best to get rid of it and making the necessary sacrifices to get rid of it, that is when we need to have a different conversation. So if you're watching this because your child went through a similar experience, you went through a similar experience, just know that you're going to be okay. It's okay. There are ways to get rid of it if you didn't know what to do with your hair. Fortunately for me, the guy said because of how I am and how I keep my daughter's hair, it really was a mild case. I caught it basically immediately. So things that you can do are just being aware of your child, right, or yourself, checking your hair frequently. My daughter's hair gets washed about every week to every other week, depending on the hairstyle. But even when it's an off week for a wash, depending on the hairstyle, I check her hair probably like every other day, and not necessarily for lice, but just to see, because her hair catches like lint and stuff, to see how frizzy it is. And so oftentimes after a couple of days I'll retwist it, or in the front, if it's really bad, I'll redo the front portions of it. So that's extremely helpful to catch something. I do oil her scalp at least weekly, but probably now it'll be a little bit more frequently than that, just because her school, yeah. But I clean our brushes and stuff when I wash either one of our hair. So I wash my hair a little bit more frequently than hers, because my hair is not as diligently put in a protective style unless I go get my hair braided or twisted. So my two braids really don't last. Therefore, every 2 to 3 days I end up having to wash my hair. And if I wear it out, I definitely have to wash it within 2 to 3 days, just because of how big and like oily it gets. I can stretch it out if I really want to, but I usually don't want to. So my brushes and stuff like that get washed at least once a week, probably more often than that. Braids and updos are great preventative measures because they cannot get to your scalp. Yeah, and if you just need someone to listen to your story or anything like that, feel free to comment it down below. If you would prefer it to be more private, you can follow me at CartaMiaLisa on all social media and send me a DM, and I'm more than welcome and willing to be a listening ear and to hold a conversation. You are not alone. Everyone goes through things, so don't let your current situation determine your future circumstance. You can change anything. You can be anything you want to be across the board, whatever that may mean. So hold on to that. And, next shot. Okay, good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. I did not vlog at all yesterday. The running joke of my vlog is that I am a drop the ball vlogger. And in this instance, I don't feel like it's fair for me to classify myself or y'all to classify me as a drop the ball vlogger. However, obviously this is not really like a regular vlog, right? We talked about in previous clips this whole lice situation, and I'm pretty sure I expressed everything I needed to express. I don't really remember. My days have been rolling one into the other. Fortunately, like I believe I previously stated, I do not have lice. I have, as you've seen in the clips, been taking preventative measures as I get my house to a point where I feel like I can feel safe in my home again. I'm gonna have checked Callie's hair, and nothing new as of yet, and hopefully not ever again, has appeared. I'm actually about to redo her hair at nighttime. I have been having her also wear a shower cap and then her scarf and then a bonnet over top of it. And regardless of lice or not, she would wear the scarf and the bonnet pretty much every night. And the reason why I do both is because they don't stay on her head, so having to helps to for at least one to stay on. So that's been my my hack. if you will. But yeah, we've been inside pretty much. I mean, she did get some fresh air. I did allow her to go outside with family. Her hair was in the braids and then tied up, and she was not in close proximity of anyone else. I personally stayed in the house, and I obviously, the family knew about the condition and whatnot, and that she had already been treated and everything, so they understood and they knew where they could or could not have her. For me, just trying to be respectful, it was really hard. I wanted to say no, but everybody is just like offering their opinions to me about like how I can't, you know, stop her life over this. And I get that, but I also don't want to be the person who did this to us, to someone else, right? I don't want to be that person to someone else. But she's fine. She's not. It's been 48 hours since she had been out. And typically they can't live past that time frame if they were not adhered to hair, and nothing's in her hair anymore. So that's a plus. It's Sunday, and on Sundays we do church. I would not be going to church. I'm not gonna say who, but someone close to me felt like I should not go. And honestly, I was torn between going and not going. I really do want to go because I just feel like I need to be near God in his temple. I want to be in God's presence. And it's not that I can't be in his presence at home, but sometimes you need the sanctuary. And I feel like after the week that I had, I do need the sanctuary. But as of right now, we probably will not go to church. If we were to go to church, this is exactly how my hair would be and hers. I would just put our stuff back on and go out. I checked my hair again. I am fine. There's nothing there. But I just have been hitting my hair with the blow dryer to my root. Like, my hair is in my standard 2 braids. Blow dry my hair like this, then down the braid on both sides. Then I oil my scalp, or I oil my scalp before, either way. And then I put my shower cap back on and my scarf back on. So that's what I've been doing. I hate that this vlog had to be like a Lice informational. I think that's really corny and really whack. But I don't know. I just, like I said, I didn't want to be the person who like did this to someone else. So I just felt like it was best for me to kind of be isolated for a while. But everything looks good. My house is outstandingly clean. I did not show me cleaning because it just was very stressful. I washed as much stuff as I could, bed sheets, clothes, anything of hers that I felt like could have been in contact. Typically Friday or the weekend is our like wash day, typically. And so there was laundry to be washed. So that was a little overwhelming to have my regular laundry on top of just anything I felt like potentially should be washed. But pillows were put in the dryer and washed, and bed sheets and anything that could get washed pretty much got washed. I've been spraying my house, not round the clock, although they encourage people to like relax because they can't live anywhere but in the scalp. I just felt better doing that. I vacuumed my room, which is, I vacuum every couple weeks, maybe like every other week or so. I vacuum. But I'm going to go back to vacuum. I used to vacuum weekly, but I stopped. I'm going to go back to vacuuming weekly. I sweep daily. I clean the bathrooms daily. So I wasn't worried about any of that. Whew, it's been a mouthful. I've been talking for a really long time. My goodness. I don't know if all this is going to make it to the screen because it's been like 5 to 7 minutes of me just yeah. But in the meantime, between time, I found a foundation that I want to get so I can start coming on here with some makeup on. It's really not for y'all, it's for other stuff. But if y'all want to feel special and think that's for y'all, be my guest. because you will start seeing me a little bit more frequently with some makeup. I'm picking my skin because talking about this gives me anxiety. So I'm sure I'm going to have a bunch of new dark spots by the time this is done. Let me stop. But yes, I found some new makeup because I need to find a foundation that matches me. Mine is too light and it is ghostly. But I don't wear makeup enough, so I didn't really care that much. But you know, it's holiday season and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop being that way. I want my hair braided, but I'm scared to let anybody braid my hair. I just wanted the braids to get me to my next hair appointment, which is in December. Obviously by December I'll be fine, I hope, mentally. Yeah, I will try to do something special today to make this vlog better. But just know, I don't know why this thing wants to move on its own. Just know that this is a talk heavy vlog. I'm sorry, I did my best, but I'm also transparent and honest, and I feel like my transparency definitely is going to allow for someone else to be more mindful, especially for people that have children that have hair, textured hair, any curl texture, and their hair, they like to wear their hair out, or they try to wear their hair out, or you're doing hairstyles where their hair is partially out. Just a friendly reminder that it can happen to anybody. So just make sure that you're not just washing your kids' hair, but checking your kids' hair, checking your scalp. It was the saving grace that I check my kid's scalp. I'm very weird like that. I check for everything. I check her skin, her scalp. I notice bruises, scratches, marks, anything. And I want to know what happened. You have a mark on your face? What happened? How did that happen? You have a scratch on your face? What happened? Did you scratch yourself? Did someone scratch you? Do your nails need to be cut? Like, we need to know what's going on. Was you in a fight and nobody said anything because nobody saw anything? Like, what's going on? So that's me. And thank God that's me. But I'm encouraging you guys out there with kids, boy or girl with longer hair, to just be mindful and hold your school district accountable. If you feel like something is wrong, address them, because it was my email to them that forced them to notify everyone. But had I been silent, someone else could be going through exactly what I just went through, and that's not cool. So yeah, y'all, I'm so sorry for all this talking. I really hope y'all made it this far. I'm not closing the vlog out like this, but y'all can go ahead and subscribe. You can follow me at CartaMiaLisa on all social media, and you can follow the Calster on all social media at CaliLemani. She has not been on camera, although I know she probably would love to be, because it's been a lot, and I'm not here for embarrassment or nothing like that. Not that she's embarrassed, because I told her not to be. It's not anything that she did wrong. But her hair right now needs to be redone, and I've just been keeping it in a style that's safe but also easy for me to check. So I just want her to feel vibrant and lively when y'all see her again. So yeah, but before I close the vlog out, I will do my best to get her back on the screen. Okay? Okay.
It's time to clean house.
So I'm using my hand, not my thing. So this is what I did with her hair. Basically, I put a bunch of twists in her hair, and then like connected them to make it look like a design or something. So there's about 2, 4, 6, maybe 10 or 12 in her hair, and they're up in a bun. When she goes to school, I'll just like pin it around it for security so that it can stay up. But this is her hair, and I took a longer time. She has some glitter in her hair, and some oil from what she had on. So what you're seeing is glitter. Like right here is glitter and stuff like that. But this is her hair, and what I did with it, we are getting ready to watch service. Shout outs to All Nations Worship Assembly DC. Woo woo. They're about to go live. So we're here, and if you need some encouragement, Pastor JJ is amazing. But you can also get inspired, motivated, and uplifted from my channel, CartaMiaLisa. So go ahead and join in. I'm also going to be cooking. So yeah. I think, guys, that I'm going to show myself cooking. I'm doing the hibachi steak again. So I did season my steak. Season is kind of blurry. My camera's always these. I did season my steak already, just to add a little bit more flavor to it. But I'm about to pull the ingredients out for the hibachi steak, and we're just gonna do white rice. I don't have any squash or zucchini to do additional vegetables. I might throw some broccoli so that we can have a healthy meal all around, right? All the whatevers. So yeah, I just wanted to come back in on camera. That's the end of the vlog, y'all. You made it this far. Subscribe to my channel. Give me and Cal a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what activities you would love to see us do, because you've made it this far. You obviously want to see us do more. So give us some suggestions. We are here to make you happy, kind of, sort of. And you can follow me on all social media at CartaMiaLisa. And guess what, y'all? You can follow Cali at CaliLemani on Instagram. Go ahead and start following her, because we're about to start dropping content on her Instagram. But y'all know how this goes. Till next time, y'all. Peace.